Hey everybody, One of Wisdom here. We're back for episode 125. I've had to retreat back to my base. There's the coal. I was gonna say, kind of in the midst of doing a lot of like renovations and upgrades. Do I have any stairs? I guess we can do it later. But essentially, what happened is needed some coal for torches. And trying to get this stupid thing done. It's not really stupid, it's cool, but it's one of those deals. I'm also trying to learn which way to go. I've been working so much on the other side. I think I made this thing connect somehow. Yes. Right down there is where I need to be. Could have sworn that I had this thing connect from the cavern. Maybe I didn't. Or is this it? Yeah, so we gotta go up. Or is this a cut through? No. Okay, well. I think that was supposed to be a cut through, something I worked on off camera, and then I determined... Yes, I did put the map away. So, coming through there, we gotta go up. And then apparently we need to go this way, and right here. So, I think eventually I'll make that main point connect, but right here, that's our little point there. So as you can see, we would have to go up significantly from where we were, but I'll eventually have it connect. So sounds like I'm hearing zombies, which means it's still nighttime. As you can see, I had good reasons for getting the torches. It's somewhat dark in here, but we're at the point now. We're gonna have to wind up back in the water, I believe. And let's see here. That is so freaking annoying. Alright, let's think about this. So, looks like it might start to be daytime, but sometimes it's deceiving through the water. Alright, so we've got a nice little... God, that flows a long way. Got a fairly nice little area here. I think it's off that direction more than this way. I don't think I'm ever going to come in here again until this thing is finished and we're connected. It looks like we need to go that way, so we might make this thing do a little shimmy or something, if that makes any sense. I think it will once you see what I'm talking about. But let's just get out of there, and of course that would be misplaced. We're finally out of the water's torrential annoyance, and let's see what we've got. Okay, morning time, sunrise, and... the mobs should be burning soon. But let's go back up. So right roughly here is our center point. And then over there, I think we're needing to angle it like one block or something away. So maybe we'll do that. Let's close that in. And do we want to go like the extra block this way? I think I just threw one. But whatever. Alright, so that's the roof. And if we could just get this thing lined out, I think this should compensate for any differences. Or else it'll just be off really bad, I don't know. But once we do that, then we can kind of start making some significant progress. But like I said, why are you having to watch this? Number one, some of you might be like, there's no way he really does that. You know, in survival mode, you'd be an idiot to do it in survival mode. How do you do that? Something like that. So this kind of show you more of it. The main thing, if you get it planned out, which it's very hard when you're going from A to B, and they don't like line up on their own merits. It's one of those deals where you sort of just have to take the time, and then once you get it lined out and you know what you're doing, it's not too bad, really. Oops. Hate it when that happens. I've gotten kind of okay at like cycling the inventory when we get in that point. This is a lot longer of a stretch than it looks like, I can tell you that much. Alright, where are we at? Okay. Almost there. So yeah, I think somehow this whole little interstate highway thing is gonna line up. And I don't know if I grabbed enough cobble, to be honest with you. We might need a little bit more. But yeah, where were we? We were doing this one right there. Okay. Let's go ahead and go up, and we'll start working our way. Alright, so that explains that. And there's There's that. So that should do it, right? I mean, I guess we could swerve this if we have to. Technically, we're going to need to fill this in regardless. So I'll just kind of meander about doing that. It's actually, well, I was going to break that one over there. Anyway, so I guess we'll get two now. I like to go ahead and get these, you know, like misplaced guys out of our way. I've got a couple more that direction. Alright, so where's our point? There we are. When you can kind of move about on the stone, it's a little bit easier than trying to swim and place it. When you have to swim, that's when you kind of like, it's easier to just accidentally place a block where you didn't intend to type of a situation. So, oh, there's our misplaced block now. I was like, why can we not move? We'll try to do these. Oh, never mind. Okay, so let's try to correct that. There's that one. There's that one. Can we do this? I think we can. Yes, we're golden. We were golden. Let's go up here. Again, tilting your head does help a little bit, like if you were critically low and you're like me and you don't like eat to refuel. That's something you could do. It could be the difference between life and death. But we'll get these two out of the way, and then I think it's smooth sailing for a while. We can see the promised land over there, that torch. So that is good. Let's try to be cheap and get a few more while we're down. Alright. Eventually this will be done, but this, I guess, is a little bit more like in-depth compared to the other one, or maybe it's like just longer, so it seems that way. I don't know. But yeah, anyway, what can we talk about to make this slightly more interesting? Just uploaded the Skylander Supercharger's first look at Shark Shooter Terrafin. That took like forever for that thing to process. Okay, this is a bad idea. Let's eat something, shall we? And I think I have seen gameplay where he burrows. I really hope that he is able to burrow. That's like one of the great features of him. That looks like there was some sort of a monorail over there. Once we get this laid out, we will be done with this annoying stuff. Is that cobble? We should just break that. Alright, so, but I'm hoping he is still, of course, like I said, able to, God, that's so annoying, burrow. I think the artwork looks like he can, and I'm pretty sure I saw it somewhere. I don't know where or if it was a dream, but that was my big concern with him, was like, can he still burrow? That's what made him so unique and interesting to me. And I think I saw that he could, so that's good. Let's see if we can get all of these placed and then go up for air. Dun 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 dun. Made it. I'll just cycle back this way. Break that misplaced one. Alright. While we're down here, let's go ahead and get these guys here. Oh gosh. My bad. Alright. So, yeah, I think this will kind of line up. If it doesn't, who cares? I'm going to just make it work, and I think we'll be able to do that. So, let's go ahead and I guess work on the... At what point, I guess we could kick it out now would be the thing to do, wouldn't it? We'll just make this happen. Oh, that totally shouldn't have hurt us. I am tired, I will tell you that, but there for a while I took no damage doing this. I think right now I'm not really wanting to be doing this. I'm wanting to like be doing something more exciting or Skylander related, because I've got a lot of stuff to crank out there. Didn't want that to be placed there if you didn't know. But anyway, so that's kind of going to be the weird roof structure for now, I guess. me see. Yeah, it's a long way over there, isn't it? It makes you appreciate what a stack of blocks will do. Alright, so I guess the only big like Minecraft related news out of E3 was like their HoloLens presentation. I heard the people that got to see it said it was like really cool. So we'll just have to take their word for it, but I assume they wouldn't lie. The virtual reality stuff, I don't know. I think it's neat and interesting, but in all honesty, it's like 3D on my 3DS. It just hurts my eyes for some reason, and so I don't ever really even use it. But I think we're just going to start trekking this way. Although I do kind of like, it's quicker if you go one row at a time, but at the same time, I kind of like to, whoops, make progress. So we'll try to mix and match it a little bit. Just in little unison strips or something, if you will. We totally caught air that time. Come on. Alright. Pro strat, if you are recording when you do something like this, check the time when you're above water, not below. That said, I'm not professional, so I'm going to look out. 11 minutes already. That's crazy. Looked like there was a little Scottish Terrier. I guess it was like a piece of that birch tree, like the dark spot in it, but it almost looked like there's just this little like toy dog over there. Like right up there, I guess it's actually the black of a dirt block, or not black, but you know, like it looks black from this position. So I'm pretty sure that we are going to need a lot more cobble than I rationed for this little expenditure. Oh yeah, this is our last stack, so that's not the greatest news we could have. Good grief, this is a long run right here, isn't it? Let's just go about it this way, shall we? And then we'll have to eat and go get more cobble. So, granted, I guess if I would have like done a more precise job of connecting these two, it would have been okay. But I think what happened, if I remember correctly, I like had my position picked out, and then I changed it over here or something. I don't exactly remember. I was doing that stuff at like 5 in the morning one day a couple weeks ago, but it had some interesting story to it. I think a creeper was involved or something. Don't want to miss a block, that would be bad. You'd be trying to figure out where the water was coming from. Alright, let's see here. Oh, that shouldn't have counted against us. Alright, let's see here. So let's go ahead. We could widen it out there. And I think we're going to have to come in here. This could be mob plagued with the water flows we've got, but anyway, we got 2 pieces of cobble. And I guess we'll just swim back that way and grab a couple more stacks, continue our quest, see what progress we can make this episode. Very dangerous right here. I guess we have another piece, right? Let me, yeah. I always get stuck there for some reason, but just that one lone piece of cobblestone, so. Here we go. This is a pretty good little jog. Now, I had considered, I think earlier tonight, I was thinking, you know, instead of doing it this way, I was wondering about, you know, like making this even slightly wider and like using a boat. Okay, this is a death sentence. Someone really needs to fix this. I saw a hole in the wall on the way. I think we'll make it, but just ever so slightly. Oh, that shouldn't have killed us any. Alright, well, let's just get the cobble. We'll see if we've made progress in learning where we're at or not. But I was saying something that I thought was interesting, and I have no clue what it was, so we'll just run with that. Alright, let's see if we can do better. I think this time, if we turn that way, we'll be doing okay. So, Hall of Wisdom coming up. Let's go down here. I'm not sure which way is faster. It should be pretty close to the same. This is the stairs to our bedroom, which we conveniently left open, and we're gonna just load up on cobble this time, man. I would hope that that would get us going. Let's just get this guy out of here. He'll wait for some friends or something. If this doesn't do it, I will be shocked. Which one of these has my steak stash right there? Don't want to take all of those in case we drown and then we couldn't locate them. So take half and throw it in there. That's not where they're supposed to go, but right now I don't care. I want to get this done is my main thing. So we came in here, we're going under the Hall of Wisdom right now. That's what this little corridor is. We pop up, we're in the Hall of Wisdom. We are now in the trenches. We're going to go up right here because we need to right now. That's the outhouse, so that tells us where we're at. We need to go this direction. Cobble stairs are a good thing. That tells us where we're at. And here comes the annoying corridor that we need to work on. So, this right here is just nuts, having to swim through this mess all the time. Really? Really? Do I have to do this? I mean, come now. Okay, let's wait for that. Now I think I'll just close that off too. We'll make it one block that we just have to contend with. Oh man, this is super annoying. I don't think we can go through there actually. I honestly don't. Yeah, this little starting point is so bad. We can't do that. So this is great. That's so annoying too. Let's get this stupid water stream stopped. Let's make use of this. I don't know what's going to be up here. Probably sand. Let's see. Did we get a good spot? Nope, we didn't. We got dirt. Actually, you know, that wouldn't be the worst thing we could do. Let's put this here. And man, this is getting annoying. Alright, so I was gonna put ladders up, but I think I'll just swim up. Which at least we can get out of here, I think. Good grief. Barely. Alright. So, very dangerous what we're doing apparently. 17 minutes, good grief. I was hoping this could just be done, you know. Alright, let's get to work here. I guess I shouldn't do the roof first. Whoops. Let's get up. That was close. Alright. So, let's get over here and close this wall in. I think I made the whole path over here, correct? So we should just be able to run this thing out. That's what we'll shoot for. At least it's not raining tonight. I guess that's like one thing we can say positive. But, alright, so like I said, once you kind of like get your structure, you know exactly where you're going. If you have just like a straight shot. Was that a zombie that did that to us? Because I thought we had air. It's a skeleton, isn't it? I knew I wasn't drowning. So where is that freak? I don't have a bow on me. So that's not good. We're going to have to submarine this guy. How is he doing that? This is not good. We don't have that underwater bow spamming ability. Well, this is not what we needed. Where is that loser? That is so not even fair, guys. Screw you, buddy. Okay, Mr. Bow Spam. I will get to you eventually. And when I do, you will be sorry. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, abort. We're gonna abort that mission. This is not even physically possible. If the skeleton was the one in the water, you know. Okay, so Oh Lord, is that a bait? No, that's a creeper. Okay, well, not that that's a good thing, but I thought it was a baby zombie. What is happening? Oh, it's that skelly again. Good Lord. Oh, I guess we just hadn't regened yet. Okay, we're gonna get our revenge on that dork, unless a creeper drops down and blows us up, which is about par for the way this is going. I didn't have a bow on me. Why? I wasn't supposed to run into any mobs, that's why. So, let's wait for we get that heart, and then we're gonna go destroy that loser. I assume that's the same one. Let's see if we can stalk him. Oh, he's coming. You come right over here, sucker. Oh my gosh, check that view out. Wow. Okay, so no armor appears to be broken, but that's a little ridiculous. So the sun's coming up. Let me see here. We are at 21 minutes. Thank you, Skeleton, for ruining my night. I guess I'll end it here because, like I said, my main thing, I'm needing episodes. So that's what we will do. And I think I had somewhere in here. Isn't this? Yeah, that was the original one here. And that kind of ties in with how that one got off a little bit. But anyway, I'm going to end this episode. I'll be back. I'll probably work while this processes and try to just get that thing pieced together. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you back here for episode 126 of Solo Survival.